Hello everyone, this is CNanners, and today we're playing a little team deathmatch on Castle. So I wanted to go ahead and upload this match mainly because I get a lot of questions regarding my kill-death ratio. I think it's something like 4.16, 4.17, something around there. It's actually gone down because since I've got my capture card, I've tended to goof off more than I probably should, but it's all in good fun, and now that I'm 10th prestige, kill death doesn't really matter as much to me as long as I'm sort of ponying the other team. And this match, you'll have to forgive my accuracy, it's off because, well, in my defense, I think when I was recording this game last night or the night before, had a lot of wine in me, and that usually results in sloppy gameplay. but that's okay. No harm, no foul. And so yeah, wanted to upload this to sort of give you guys an idea of some average gameplay for me. I tend to stay away from the pack. That's probably biggest advice I can give anyone. When people on your team start shooting their guns, they tend to give away your location, and I find that when I bunch up with my team, they tend to get me killed. If they don't have silencers or dead silence, they're pretty much just an accident waiting to happen. And I try to sort of, actually I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm like pacing around, I'm paranoid, maybe I got like a case of the shakes or something. I don't know what I'm doing. But like this or any match, I try to be extremely ninja-like for the first 7 kills or so. I like to get dogs. I feel as though it's kind of like people having to have coffee when they get up in the morning. It's you can't start your day until you get some Java. Well, I can't start my day unless I have some dogs fiercely attacking the other team, biting their faces often, and things such as that. But I digress. So basically here, I'm posting up above the other team. The best idea is to try to always have the higher ground. The higher ground is, from a strategy standpoint, is a better place to be. You can easily sort of pick off the people trying to rush your location. And anyone who has like a submachine gun is probably going to get picked off, because in this situation I have a viewer and I'm posted up like a little nuisance. But I want to make sure and milk this for all it's worth, because if they keep coming, well, I'm going to oblige them by continuing to stay here and gunning them down. I'm not going to pass up, and nor will I ever pass up a free lunch. I kind of always watch my teammates and their position on the map, because the more you play this game, the more you can sort of predict where the other team is going to spawn. And based upon, their location, Call of Duty tends to force... I think World at War's got a bad reputation for, spawns. And there are some pretty bad spawns in some of these maps. Oh, I think that guy had camouflage. Yep. It is my kryptonite. I mean, I can hear their footsteps, but I tend to rest heavily on the map, and I think the radar is kind of my crutch. It tends to, yeah, I don't ever let somebody killing me go. I'm very vengeful. Also note that whenever I reload, I'm always ducking behind things. And every time I take a shot, I usually duck down and reload. And let's say I'm shooting at someone across the map. Whenever, okay, let me start over. Whenever you're not shooting someone, like actively shooting somebody, like out in the open or behind a wall or whatever, it's best to get behind an object. There's no real reason that you should be out in the open doing nothing. Twiddling your fingers is probably going to result in your death, and I would recommend not doing it. And in this situation right here, I can see on the radar that there are, 2 or 3 guys trying to push around back, but I don't want to let that happen. So I make sure and camp it for a bit, and then I come back to where I was, get my dogs. And one thing to note is that whatever gun you do have, it's always best to switch out your pistol with a submachine gun or something that, because in my situation I have a long distance weapon. I want to be able to complement that with a gun that I can strafe and kill people in that sort of manner. And like I said, like before, try to stay away from your team. I know that's kind of counterproductive, but when you jump online in these ranked matches, your teammates tend to do more harm than good. Oh, that's camping, but no harm, no foul. I think that's actually my last death in this match. And he actually got me a better position up in this sort of bird's nest. This is one of the places I like to go frequently because it, like I said before, the higher ground is the better option, always. Behind this wall is a good vantage point because you can see all the sort of garden, the Zen garden area right here, and also back there. And I know there's a sniper or somebody back there because obviously my teammate just got killed. And always look for skulls or, listen for gunfire because radar is a big part of this game, but paying attention to where people are dying gives you an indication of where the other team is. And I guess it goes without saying, but it's just something to note. There's a guy way over there. I think the game is about over. They're all kind of rushing on the garden. I'm having a little difficulty shooting this guy. Like I said, in my defense, I have some wine in me, but still able to do well enough to give me some kills. I think that's going to be about it. Run back here, duck and reload, and the team finishes the game. And 36-2. It's not bad. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.